In this video, we're gonna review Unico 2087, and I traveled there in 2020, so basically the information is current. Okay, let's start with before arriving to the resort. If you have installed the app, you will be able to communicate directly with your personal assistant, and I'm gonna get to it a bit later, what I refer to as a personal assistant. You will be able to email the resort via the app to organize your activities. So outside the resort activities for excursion, for example, going to see the ruins and stuff like that, you can do that before you arrive at the resort. The transportation from the airport will be either private with a Lincoln Navigator or with a minivan. It depends on the way you organize your reservation and who you booked with. If you book with Expedia, Costco, or with a member or directly with the resort, this will vary depending on how much you paid for the room and what services were available. So if you understand a bit how it works with Expedia, is that they buy a group of rooms. So whatever they negotiated when they bought the set of room will be the benefit you're gonna get when you arrive there. Now, the big advantage at Unico, and this is why I'm not bothering, like if you watch my review on Hard Rock Riviera Maya or Hard Rock Cancun, for example, which I have in the description below, the idea is that they don't make much of a distinction at the resort between members, non-members, or where you book from. So you don't have like a yellow bracelet, which will give you very little access, and a black bracelet like Hall of Fame like me, which you'll have way more things. Over there, there's no such distinction. Yes, there's an Hall of Fame pool, but that's basically the only thing. There's a little area for Hall of Fame member, and that's it. Everything else, back in the days even, they didn't even have a bracelet. Last time I was there 3 years ago, there was no bracelet. So honestly, the experience you'll have will be great at any level. So this is one big huge advantage of Unico. Now, once you arrive at the resort, you're gonna have your room available right away. Of course, you're gonna have the very red carpet treatment. They're very nice. The service is very good. The lobby, they were very fast. It's not really a front desk. They're separate little areas where you're gonna sit down with the person who's gonna introduce you, and then they're gonna escort you to your room. It's gonna be a bit different than just sitting down in line for a front desk. It'd be the same way as if you go to Hard Rock with a member. For example, you're a member, you're gonna have a VIP access, which is separate, it's faster. Before we go any further, if you like the channel, if you like what you hear, if you'd like me to continue doing these reviews and these comparison with the hotels and how to travel and stuff like that, give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Your subscription really help maintain the channel and make more people aware of it, as YouTube promote videos with most subscribers rather than less. So please guys, subscribe to the channel and let's continue the review. Unfortunately, the beach is a bit like Riviera Maya. It's okay, it's nice. I wish I had a drone footage of it, but I nearly crashed my drone that morning, and yeah, it was so windy that I decided not to take the chance to fly again. So sorry, I cannot have a overall footage of the resort. Like I said, like crashing a $2,000 drone for a review was a bit kind of scary for me that day, so I decided not to go for it. Okay, but yes, the beach is not that fantastic, but the pool is. The pool is absolutely magnificent. They have 3 of them. They're huge. They have beds. They have all kinds of things. It's very nice. You cannot reserve your seats though, even if you're an Hall of Fame, by the way. And this is a bit of the rub technically for Hall of Fame, but let's not go into members here. So you cannot reserve your seat. So people, what they do, they will leave their books or they'll leave their towel on the chair, and I sort of discovered that people don't bother taking them away, so this is nice. Also because there's a lot of it. The resort say that there's enough chair for everybody. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's true that they have a large amount of it, so you'll have no issues. Also, like I said, they have beds on the beach, they have hammocks, they have all kinds of things. It's very nice, I have to admit. The pool, it's very quiet. This is the thing with Unico as opposed to Hard Rock. It's a very quiet resort. It's a bit like LeBlanc. LeBlanc has been the top resort in Cancun for the past 13 years. It's been #1, and Unico is basically the same owners, or more or less, same group, so the same family. The idea is that Unico is twice as big, and the rooms are twice as big as well. This is what I like. Also, the way the resort is designed is super smart, because 80% of the room are ocean view according to the brochure, if you will. It is true, but of course the higher floor you are, so you're on the 4th or 5th floor, you're gonna have a much better view. Also, you can have oceanfront room literally, so that's not an issue. So the rooms are all around the pool area, and like I said, it's quiet, which is something I really appreciate. Now let's talk about your personal assistant. I'm gonna use the word personal assistant and not butler here because there's a distinction, and I'm gonna make a video to explain the difference between Hard Rock and Unico, and I'm gonna go into greater detail on the butler and versus personal assistant. But let's just say that quickly, a butler at Hard Rock for an Hall of Fame member would be somebody that takes care of 3 to 4 couple maximum, and so the person is hands-on. He's always with you. You go to the restaurant, he's gonna be there to introduce you to the maître d' and bring you inside and stuff like that. This is a true butler. At Unico, it's a personal assistant. It's somebody that you're gonna be able to have contact with through your app, and then you're gonna be able to see him maybe or not during your stay. If you have issues, yes, but normally they're trying to serve maybe 30 families. So honestly, you might not see that person as much. So it's more like a concierge than an actual butler. So they refer to it as personal assistant, but it's nothing really personal. Okay, let me give you the best comparison I can do. At Hard Rock Punta Cana, there's a casino. In the casino, there's the best restaurant of all the Hard Rock chain, by far in my opinion, which is Mount Serrat. The food, the quality of the service, the wine, everything is out of this world. It is not all inclusive though. You have to pay on average about $200 to $300 to eat there with an okay bottle of wine. While Unico's restaurant are close enough to that, but all inclusive. So you don't have to pay anything, and the food is pretty much the same quality as my favorite restaurant in the hotel chain, which is Mount Serrat, where you have to pay $200 to $300 to eat there. That gives you a startup to understand exactly what you're gonna deal with in restaurants at Unico. Now, the first restaurant I want to talk about is Mi Carissa. That's the Italian restaurant. The portions are small. The quality is very, very amazing, and this is good. They have a lot of seafood. They have a lot of variety, so you can have surf and turf. You can do all kinds of things. The pastas are amazing. They're homemade. I really enjoy the restaurant. It opens at 6, closes at 11 at night, so you have plenty of time to decide when you want to go. And they also offer breakfast in the morning. This is where they had the presentation for the breakfast. Again, if you know me, whenever they have a timeshare presentation, the restaurant they pick is always the restaurant that has the better food. So this is amazing. The menus are very good, very refined food. I really enjoy, and the service, of course, is impeccable. You can eat outside or inside of that restaurant, so you take a pick whether you want inside or outside depending on the weather. Cueva Sete. Now, this restaurant is very good, very typical of the Yucatan Peninsula. So if you go to Mexico a lot, you're going to be able to really have a true experience. You'll really see that this is really typical of the region of Yucatan, not just of, like typical Mexican food. I really appreciate that. And the chef of the restaurant is Xavier Perez Stone. He's very, very good. And I really enjoyed the food that he made. Again, this restaurant is only there for dinner. Now, at that restaurant, you don't have to be dressed formal like you would for the Italian restaurant. You can dress in your, what they call smart beach casual. So yes, you can have shorts and a shirt, but no tank top. Mura House, my favorite. It's absolutely amazing. It opens at 5 as opposed to 6 with the other restaurant. Of course, the dress code there is also casual. The food is crazy good. It's Japanese. It's very refined. I do a lot of sushi, so I can tell you that their sushi was absolutely amazing when I was there. I went there 3 times. We really, really enjoy it. It's a very, very typical Japanese cuisine, and the chef is actually Japanese, so that really helped. And this guy really knew what he was doing because the service and the food was absolutely amazing. The 2087 restaurant. This is your all-in-all restaurant. That would be the equivalent of Market at Hard Rock, except, of course, because of COVID, it was a la carte, but normally at lunch and breakfast, you would have a buffet. The food is absolutely amazing there. Even in the morning, like if you want to have avocado toast or you want to have like, I don't know, smoked salmon, for example, no issues, they have it all. Of course, their budget for food, according to the chef, is about 25% more than most Hard Rock. So, of course, they have way more things. But yes, they offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So this is where you're gonna go for lunch. It's the only restaurant that offers it. It's very good. The food was very, very, very good. Ine Cafe. Well, they're open in the morning at 6 and they close at 2 or 1400 hours in the afternoon. So that's fine. It's almost, you can go there for lunch if you wanted something light. No issues. They have sandwiches. They have, it's very like your typical French cafe. The coffees were amazing. They have tea. They have, all kinds of baked goods, like for example croissant, croissant sandwich, paninis and stuff like that. So you could also have lunch there. It's very relaxed. They have salads and it's very nice. Okay, so honestly, it's a cafe, but the refinement in the food throughout the resort is very, very amazing, and this is why I really enjoy Unico. The spa is absolutely gorgeous. It's brand new. It's big. Not as big as you would have at Riviera Maya, for example, because of course there's less people in the resort, less room, but big enough that you would have full hydrotherapy. It's very nice. I really enjoyed the services. The product that they use, of course, more expensive, higher end product, and the services that they offer are more refined. The overall feeling of the spa is great. I kind of enjoy that. The activities as well, I mean, we're talking about the outdoor activities, the one that you're going to do out of resort, are also a bit more high quality. So for example, you'd have motor skis, you're going to have jungle tour. You have also what they have Zipline Express, which is just like little half a day close to the resort kind of thing. You have the typical tour at Tulum and stuff like that. So this is cool. They have less people, so generally you'll take smaller transportation. So this is cool as well. Now in the resort, they have activities. They'll have yoga, they'll have Tai Chi, they'll have stretching, and the gym is also amazing. But you're not gonna have like foam parties and stuff like that. It's more for a refined crowd. Okay, it's more for people that want to relax, people that want to go there to just enjoy the pool and a good drink, not like a party, if you will. They do have bars, but again, it's very quiet. Everything in there it's not a Hard Rock, okay? So it's more the thing I really enjoy, the quietness of the place. If you want to go there to relax, this is where you go. You're gonna feel serene your entire week, okay? This is Unico for you. So that's it. The last thing I'm gonna talk about will be the service. It's amazing throughout the resort. I wish personally, as an Hall of Fame member, that they had more of something for Hall of Fame, because that could be improved. I mean, to be honest with you, as an Hall of Fame member at Hard Rock, I have better service and attention and things to come my way than at Unico. But if you're not an Hall of Fame, you will have an absolute blast, and the service is absolutely top-notch. Okay, the people that they hire at Unico, they did the same thing with Palace Resort when LeBlanc opened. So people are speaking English much better. They're highly trained. The staff service at the restaurant, their mannerism, the ethics, the way they behave is very, very professional. And the service is absolutely 5-star plus, no issue. They could call that a 6-star hotel. I would totally vote for that. So yes, Unico overall, I really enjoy it. It's for adult only, for quiet, for, like you're not expecting to party there. You're not going to go there with a huge group. There's no such thing. And even on the pool area, I found some people were a bit noisy and the staff went to tell them to quiet down. So this is kind of definitely the type of resort that you want to go to if you just want to relax. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and give me the thumbs up. I'm going to make a video like this almost every single day, teaching people how to move around the world, travel, how to prosper anywhere. If you have any experiences, if you travel anywhere, please tell me where you travel. Put it in the comment below. If you have any questions, I do answer my comments. And also, if the question is broad enough and I think enough people need to hear the answer, I'm going to definitely make a video about it. Also, if you want to learn how to make money, how to prosper, I retired at 33 years old, multi-millionaire. How I did that internationally, online and offline. And I have a sister channel that's teaching exactly how to do that. So if you want to travel and make money anywhere, this is the channel for you.